Welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how to build this house. It is quite the old design. I came up with it a long time ago, but I just fell in love with it and I want to share this love with you. And I want to show you how to build it. So if you are planning to build this in survival mode, this here is a complete list of all the materials you need. Although it kind of depends on what, for example, building material you use for the floors. This calculation is just with a wooden floor, and of course it depends on whether you want to have a wide staircase going inside the building or if you just want to have one ladder going up all through the building. So keep that in mind when calculating for your materials. If you want to build this in survival, I also would describe the difficulty of it as pretty darn annoying. So it's not really difficult, but it's annoying without being able to fly. So, but what isn't? So pretty much everything's annoying to build in survival mode except for maybe a dirt house, but even that could be quite annoying. Anyway, the dimensions of this building are at its widest point, just according to the walls, just the walls at the ground level, so keep that in mind. 10 blocks wide, and at its longest point 13 blocks long. If you, however, take the roof into this calculation, then it is 13 blocks wide and 16 blocks long. And now, without further ado, let's start with the actual tutorial. You just saw the item list and you saw how many logs it takes to build this building. And if you're playing on survival, make sure that you have all the logs right from the beginning, because the first thing we're going to do is to build the frames, and this is going to consume all of those logs. So first of all, what you want to do is to start with a pillar like this, 4 blocks high, leave 3 blocks free, create another pillar, and instantaneously turn this into a double pillar on both sides. Then this is going to be the first roof, so you want to make a kind of a diagonal line going up like this, like a stair, with these outer blocks as sideway logs. Probably the most, the word you're going to hear the most within the next few minutes is going to be logs, because there are just so many of them. But it's always nice to have a building with a lot of logs, because it's just a nice impression. At least I like it a lot, as you may know. So yeah, like make this kind of cross shape here, and then start on this side by leaving 3 blocks free, go 4 blocks up, then in the middle it's 3 blocks and then 2 sideway logs, and in the middle on top of this one log facing towards you. Then make a double pillar here, but be careful because you only have to stack 3 logs here. And then this is one thing I rarely do on my buildings, but I discovered that it's kind of nice to do that. I'm leaving an even number right here, and this is, as I said, something I barely ever do. But in this case I like it, and I discovered that sometimes it can be really essential for a build to just have these parts where you have an even number for a side. So you can turn this into a double pillar, and just as well as over here, just 3 blocks high, place this log sideways, and then you can place 4 sideway logs here and 2 sideway logs here. Then what you want to do is to take logs and place one log facing towards you like this, then it's 3 more, and leave these 4 blocks free. So once again, this one side with an even number, go up this far, and then a double pillar right here. On this side, it's because there's not this kind of overhanging thingy, once again 4 blocks high, and then leave 1 block free, another pillar, turn this into a double pillar, 1 block free, once again a double pillar, and then sideway logs like this. So this is the first floor. To start the second floor, it's easiest to start right here on top of this block. So once again a pillar of 4 blocks high, and once on this side, and then just leave 1 block free, 1 block free, once again 4 blocks, so that you have 3 sections right here, and then it's 1 sideway log here, 1 here, and in the middle 1 block higher, like that. Up front, right here, you want to start building this pillar just up here, because these ones aren't needed here anymore. Then do the same. Whoops, that was the stupidest thing, or the stupidest way to do that. Place those blocks here, another 4-block high pillar like here, and then go up like here, so that you go up diagonally, sideways, facing towards you, sideways. And on this side, it's 1 block sideways, so this gap of 1 block here. Up here, you need to place a log, a regular log like this, and then 4 blocks here, 4 blocks here. So once again, we have an even number up here, 2 blocks. Then we place 4 blocks here, leave 3 blocks free, and place 4 like this. Turn this corner right here into a double pillar and 1 sideway log. Okay, and to finish this, place 1 log here, which is the reason why we placed this one facing towards us earlier. And then 1 sideway, and you guessed it, 1 facing towards you. And up here, 2 sideways. Like that. Whew, almost done. Doing this in 1 take is pretty hard. I screwed up several times, so let's hope that this continues. So, first of all, let's start in this corner. Let's place 3 blocks like this here, a 4th one on top, 2 sideway logs to the outsides, 2 sideway logs like this, 1 facing towards you, 2 sideways, 1 pretty much random block here. You could place pink wool there, it wouldn't matter, because it wouldn't matter. Oh my god, I'm so hilarious. Place 2 sideway logs like this sticking to the outside once again. 1 log facing like this, and you guessed it, facing towards you, sideways. In this corner, it's once again 3 blocks high. Once again this, it's pretty much the same thing like we did on the other side. Only this time we're gonna only need this 1 block here. And we're gonna need these 2. And in this corner I want to add a small tower, the tower you saw earlier. And it's easiest to start right here on top of this block or log. Go 3 blocks up. From here, place this right in this corner. Go 4 blocks up. 1 block free, like this, 4 blocks. And then add 1 log sideways, 1 log sideways, 1 log sideways. And this, well, we don't need this one. And then place 1 log here, and then pretty much do the roof like that. Same thing on this side. Going up like this, and 1 log here. And this sums up the frames. So let's continue building the walls.
Okay, so to fill in the walls, you want to take cobblestone or either stone bricks. Choose whatever material you prefer, and go around the first floor to fill in. But make sure you leave the blocks free wherever you want to place the window.
Time. God damn it! Get out of here! This is my tutorial.
But this is my tutorial.
I was just on the toilet, so come on, get out of here.
But you're
no,
bullied.
No, just go. Just go.
No,
really.
I'm
Seriously,
gone.
just go. Is he gone? I hope so. I think so. Either way, so as you already said, you should take cobblestone or stone bricks and fill in the walls. Make sure you leave these 2 blocks free here and these 2 blocks, as we're gonna place windows there later on. If you come to this side, or when you come to this side, place those logs as the frames over here. Fill in the walls. I'm gonna use cobblestone in this case. You might as well, as he already said and as I said, use stone bricks, but in this case I just prefer to take cobblestone because it has some nostalgia feeling. Everybody is using stone bricks today or nowadays, because they just tend to think it's nicer for buildings, and it in some way it is nicer, but either way, I love it. I love it. Come here, hug. Oh, give me a hug. I'm such a romantic. Okay, so down here the bottom line is going to be wool. As you noticed, I'm using wool blocks for the walls. I still don't like the quartz blocks, and there's something wrong with it. Oh, sorry, yeah. You gotta take the logs and place them one row lower, so like that. And this is the way to go, at least on this side. And up here, since there's the window on the right hand side here, I want to have it on the left side up here, like that. And for the third story here, I want to add some frames as well, but add two more sideway logs like this, and then fill in by using the wool. And the reason why I do that is simply to bring in some variation. I'm gonna show it from the outside to you in a few seconds, and this is gonna be wool all over, and over here there's only gonna be these two blocks of wool and then a log, so that on this side there is a little bit more of logginess, and on this side there's a little bit less of logginess, because we already have a lot of logs going on here. And leave this as windows. Okay, so this is the walls, and now we need to fill... oh wait, two more logs right here. Okay, so for the tower up here you want to add stone brick logs like here, one more log there, and two sideway logs like this. And now we're gonna build the roof, and this is gonna be a little bit more complex. And since it's a little bit complex, we're gonna start with the easy part. So first of all, we're gonna need stairs and place 4 of them like this, then 1 corner stair back here, and then we're gonna make an overhang for the rest of those blocks, so 2 in each row and 3 on this one. Same thing to this side, except for that we only continue it up until here. And then up here it's a slab with this roof ending, so 1 stair like this and 1 upside down stair like that. On this side, let's continue with this roof. So first of all, we're gonna need 3 planks like this, and on this side it's gonna be 6, so we end up at that block. Then it's slabs and top slabs here like this. Then it's upside down stairs for these 2 and regular stairs on both sides up here. Like that. Then regular slabs here and here. Top slabs there. 1 more slab. And then planks, upside down stair, which leads me to the conclusion that this is 1 block too low, so we need to add another another stone brick here with another sideway log up here like that. And then it's 1 slab, 2 slabs, 2 planks and 1 upside down stair. Down here I want to place a kind of I want to make a kind of contraption with corner stairs. So first of all, 1 like this, turn, place it like that, turn, 1, turn, 2, turn, 1, turn, 1, like that, with a plank in the middle and a slab right here. And on this side I want to add a kind of a small shed or some kind of pre-roof that you can place some chests here or hay or firewood or something. And for that, place those 2 pillars 3 blocks high with 3 blocks in between them, and then 5 top slabs, 7 slabs, so with an overhang of 1 block to each side, then 7 top slabs, and then 1 stair in this corner, 1 slab, top slab, slab, top slab, top slab. slab, like that. To continue here, I want to place one top slab beneath this log block, then 2 top slabs here, 2 stairs, 1 slab on top, another stair here, so for the regular roof ending like this, with a top stair, with an upside down stair, 2 slabs, top slab, top slab, top slab, and guess what? Top slab. Then a stair here and a regular slab there, and that's it for this roof. Woo! And now for the upper roof. First of all, I want to add something in the middle on this side, because on this side you're going to have a little bit of variation because of the tower, but on this side we need some more detail up in the roof, so I'm going to add another window, which will be done the following way. So first of all, a sideway log like this, 2 logs like that, and a sideway log here, and then we're simply going to place a few stairs like this. Stair, 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 stair. And up here you want to turn this into a corner stair, and another corner stair which you place from here up front, like that. With 2 slabs here and 1 top slab there, like that. And then we need our 1 block overhang to this side, and the rest of the roof on on that side. But I'm only gonna build it up until here because we still need to build a little bit of the tower. And we can make the roof endings already, so what we need for that is 1 plank here, then an upside down stair with a plank in between of them, 2 top slabs, 1 plank, same thing here, 2 top slabs, plank, upside down stair, and here's gonna be 2 fences, and this is something I took from Jamsy Boy's Gothic style, which, well, I think these videos are 1 year in the past or something, but it's still a really nice thing to do, so I decided to add it to this house as well. And now for the tower roof, we're gonna add a few planks in these corners, then stairs like this. So if you are in this corner, 1 stair to each side, so that the straight sides of the stairs are in the middle, like that. Same thing here. And then it's 1 stair on top. Same here. Planks behind it. Stair, stair, stair. Plank, and then we need slabs to put them on here, and a plank on top. And since this is a pretty ugly gap, we're gonna add another plank here and a corner stair right here. So this adds pretty nicely into the roof, or the transition is pretty nice. Well, and now the last thing we need to do is to fill in the windows, add buttons in front of these logs that are facing towards us, and add a little bit of randomization. And this is what it looks like after adding details and randomization. So as you can see, I added stone buttons in front of the logs facing towards us, except for the ones in the middle. If you have some logs sticking out, I always placed wooden buttons in front of it. I added at this point an upside down stone brick stair simply to support this kind of overhang here. I did something I showed you in other videos already with missing, kind of the impression of missing stones or bricks in the walls, so like this. And also I added 2 stone buttons in front of these sideway logs here on the tower. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Well, and that pretty much sums the whole tutorial up. So, as always, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and that it was helpful for you and that you liked the design. And with that, there's nothing really left to say for me, but after Madness64, and as always, please rate, comment, subscribe, join the crew, become a mate today, do as you will, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.